And here we are with day 22 of the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar for 2024. And it is the Razor Crest, set number 75292 from the year 2020. The Razor Crest, or is it a Razor Crest? I'll explain this towards the end. The Razor Crest was a craft used by the Mandalorian, or Mando, or Din Djarin in his quest for bounty in the Outer Rim territories. The Razor Crest was designated M111 and it was an ST-70 assault ship. Prior to the rise of the Galactic Empire, it served as a military patrol craft. The vessel eventually fell into the hands of Din Djarin, who lived and worked from it as he hunted those bounties. He used it in the search for a child named Grogu and continued to use it on the quest to find Grogu's species around about 9 years after the Battle of Yavin. The ship had 2 laser cannons, which Mando replaced with more powerful repeating blaster cannons. The 2 engines had deflector shield projectors to prevent the ingress of debris, and they also had an advanced reversing system that could bring the craft to a complete standstill in seconds. It could be piloted by 1 individual and it had room for 2 others. A variety of equipment could be found in the cargo hold, including a vac tube, another posh word for a toilet, a weapons locker and a carbonite freezing chamber. This chamber was used to immobilise his bounties, to remove the risk of them turning on him in flight and also negating the need to feed them. Ground security protocols could be initiated from inside the ship, providing a high degree of protection. Due to his mistrust of droids and a strict no-droid policy, Mando disabled the astromech socket. This meant that all hyperspace jump calculations had to be done manually. Arriving at Arvala 7 on another bounty hunter mission, Djarin acquired his bounty, but on returning to his ship, he found it had been scavenged by a Jawa tribe for parts, rendering the ship unable to take off. Mando tracked down the tribe with the help of the Ugnaught Creel and negotiated for the parts, agreeing to acquire a mudhorn egg for them. Exchanging the egg for the parts, he rebuilt the ship with the help of Creel and departed the planet. The Razor Crest was destroyed by a single shot fired by Moff Gideon's light cruiser during a skirmish on Tython. Okay, back to the argument. Is it the Razor Crest or a Razor Crest? In episode 1 of the Mandalorian series, he catches a Mithril, and the Mithril says, "I like your ship. She's a classic Razor Crest. Am I right? Pre-Empire." Now, why would he say Razor Crest if it's not a class of ship? He wouldn't know the ship was called the Razor Crest. It's like you having a Ford pickup truck and naming it Lucy. I wouldn't go and say, "Oh look, there's Lucy." I'd say, "Oh look, there's a nice Ford pickup truck." You get what I mean? So Razor Crest or a Razor Crest or the Razor Crest? The debate will go on.